welcome back to the channel Improvopedia, and welcome to yet another content. And this content is all about how to avoid sleep during night study sessions. Before moving on to the actual tips, let me give you some basic advices for your preparation. Advice number one for your preparation can be, you can prepare yourself for studies by 10 at night, and you can end that study session by 4 or 4:30 in the morning. Advice number two is, this whole time period of your study session can be divided into two parts of 2.5 hours each. Again, it's all your choice how you divide your time. Advice number three is, you can either study two subjects or you can study one subject but two different chapters. Again, it's all your choice. Now let's move on to the tips. Tip number one is having minimum stationery around you. It's not the time to make those heavy fancy notes with those fancy stationery. It's time to focus on studies and keep things simple so that your brain is ready to accept things and your brain is not distracted by those fancy stationery around you. Tip number two is studying in bright light. Night study sessions can be heavy and sometimes sleepy as well. Even though you have taken a good sleep of 6 to 7 hours in the morning, but still रात तो रात ही होती है, नींद तो आनी ही है. So make sure that you have well lighted room or well lighted study area so that you don't feel dull or dizzy at night while studying. Tip number three is having a good night's sleep of good morning sleep of 6 to 7 hours, because you will have to study at night, and if you are consistent in it, if you are regular at night study routine, you must be knowing the importance of good sleep of 6 to 7 hours. But if you are new to this night study routine, you must know this beforehand that 6 to 7 hours of sleep is a must. And make sure that you preserve your energy and don't play those heavy football or basketball matches in the morning, knowing the fact that you have to study the whole night and you have exams knocking your door. So make sure you preserve your energy in the morning. Tip number four is starting your night study routines by practical sums. Now, why I mentioned practical sums or practical subjects specifically, because your brain takes time to engage in a subject. If you start by a theoretical subject, you'll just read the text, you'll underline it, or you'll just write it. This way your brain might feel bored. So to avoid this boredom, you can start with practical subject. Once your brain is engaged in that practical subject, you don't have to push yourself more or struggle more with focus. Focusing is difficult when you study theoretical subject at night specifically. And remember that you choose an easy topic beforehand, or you can revise some practical questions that you have already done, or you can solve some PYQs. This will help you to engage your brain. Tip number five is preparing healthy and tasty snacks. रात है तो भूख तो लगेगी, तो इट्स इम्पॉर्टेंट फॉर यू द फ्रूट्स वगैरह या फिर कुछ हल्का सा नाश्ता अपने साथ साइड में रेडी रखना. ये नहीं कि पढ़ाई चालू की नहीं और पहले ही खाना चालू कर दिया, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. कीप इट सिंपल और साइड में रखे रहना, ताकि आपको मोटिवेशन भी मिलती रहे कि यार भूख लगेगी तो खाना खाना है. चलो, so that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching the entire video. If you have liked the video, share it with your friends, comment down below और क्या content चाहिए आप लोगों को. Until next time, bye.